Maniac here with GameAccess.net. If you're an early Wii U adopter like me, you're probably a little disappointed that the Wii U controller with its stock battery can only last about 3 hours of real-time gameplay. While it's pretty good at recharging within the same amount of time, it can be annoying when you're in especially long gameplay sessions to have a blinking red light on your controller and have to plug it in and keep it tethered to the wall while you finish up, rescuing the princess or defeating the Joker. Fortunately, Nintendo has just released, exclusively through their Parts and Supplies website, this high-capacity rechargeable battery. Unfortunately, this is not yet sold separately in stores. And as far as I know, Nintendo hasn't been shipping Wii U controllers with these batteries just yet. They're about $32 on their website. Depending upon your state and your region, you probably are going to have to pay upwards of about $40 in taxes and shipping. But this battery promises to have at least twice to 3 times the amount of storage capacity, translating to 3 times the amount of gameplay time possible if you use this battery instead of the one that came in your Wii U controller automatically. Well, after a lot of difficulty in getting this battery replaced, particularly because finding screwdrivers that can turn these screws right here being the reason, I was able to finally get my battery installed. However, I found that this is actually the battery that comes in the Wii U's. If you want to compare it in the size, the new battery was obviously much larger than this one. This battery is much, much smaller, which is probably why it can't hold nearly as much of a charge as the original one was. In fact, you can tell just from a comparison here, this is the battery compartment for the Wii U controller. The battery only took up this much space of it. The socket was much, much bigger. The socket was made for that high-capacity battery. Why did the Wii U ship with these? I have no idea. Like I said, they only last about 3 hours on a full charge. They take about 3 hours on a charge to charge up, so they don't take that long to charge up. But on the amount of power that it outputs, it doesn't really mean for a continuous gameplay. So, if you can, my advice is if you have a Wii U and you're better at turning screws than I am, my advice would be to go on Nintendo's website and get the high-capacity batteries. It's obvious that those high-capacity batteries are what were made for this controller. They do take about as long to charge up as the original battery does. So you're probably still looking at about a 3-hour charge time, but ever since charging this thing up, I haven't had to recharge, and I've been using it on and off for the last 2 days. It hasn't even infected the battery at all. So this battery is great. And if you've got the money, the downside is that as of the time of this video being recorded, the battery was in back order. So you might have a bit of an issue getting a battery on order right now because it seems like everybody is trying to upgrade their controllers with these new batteries. Keep your eyes on Nintendo's official parts website if you're really interested and see when the battery goes off of back order. You can still probably place an order for it, but if the battery is on back order, you might have to wait a while for them to charge your credit card and send out your battery. They won't do that until their batteries come back into stock. So I would recommend it. If you've got a Wii U, with shipping and tax, you're looking at about $40. It's up to you whether you want it or not, but just in comparison, I guess you could say size apparently in this case matters. Till next time, guys, this is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Over and out.